What is biographical context in literature for famous authors? Imagine trying to understand a story without knowing anything about the person who wrote it. Biographical context is like a key that unlocks the background behind an author's work. It includes details about their childhood, education, culture, major life events, and personal beliefs. These elements often influence the themes, characters, and perspectives in their books. For example, an author who grew up during a war might write stories that reflected the trauma or social changes they experienced. Similarly, an author's cultural background can shape the values and traditions shown in their stories. When studying well-known writers, knowing about their personal struggles, successes, or relationships helps us see what inspired their stories. If a famous novelist grew up in poverty, their characters might often face financial hardships. Biographical context is used by readers, students, and critics to connect an author's life to their literary work. This approach is common in author spotlights and profiles, where details about the writer's background are shared to help audiences understand the deeper meaning behind their books. For famous authors, biographical context can also show how their work fits into their overall career. Some writers revisit certain themes throughout their lives, and knowing their personal history reveals how those themes changed over time. In simple terms, biographical context in literature for famous authors helps us see how their life experiences shape what they write. This knowledge allows us to understand the stories better and appreciate the craft behind the words. It turns reading into a richer experience because we can see the personal connections that influence the stories they tell.